Hey, y'all, this week I lifted a heavy box off the front porch. I carried it upstairs and put it on the counter. Why is this such a big deal? This is my 7-year backaversary. 7 years ago, when I turned 40, I had a herniated disc and I had a successful surgery. Leading up to the surgery, I was a hot mess. I was in constant pain. I couldn't lay down on my back. I couldn't sit because that nerve was getting pinched at the bottom of my pelvis. I could stand for maybe 30 seconds. The only sort of comfortable position was when I laid on my belly on the floor. So I did a lot of that. It was bad news. I run my own business, so I was terrified that I was going to lose my business. I was terrified that my body was broken and was never going to be normal or healthy or strong. Now I feel strong. I feel healthy. I have relatively pain free. I still get a little twinge in my hip. I am doing 3 times a week strength work where I'm lifting heavy things. I do a weekly somatics class. I do daily mobility. I do something every day, whether it's hip mobility, shoulder mobility. I'm doing a lot of like rehabby type stuff. So therapeutic exercise, very gentle movement. But I'm also doing heavy weights, what feels heavy for me. So your squats, deadlifts, rows. So why am I telling you this story? First of all, if you suffer from chronic pain, if you're recovering from an injury, recovering from a surgery, I feel your pain. I know what that's like to go through that experience. I also know what it's like to feel like your body is broken and feel disconnected. So I think the biggest thing I've learned these past 7 years is how to reconnect my brain and my body, how to keep myself calm. If I do wake up and my back is tight, I go, okay, instead of starting to freak out and go, oh, that's that thing, it's coming back. It's bad news. I go, maybe it is. Maybe if I get on the floor and do somatics, maybe if I do my hip mobility, let's do that and see how you feel. So I'm able to keep myself calm for the most part and then not be fearful of what if something happens, or can I not move this way? Can I no longer lift things? Can I no longer do any twisting? So that leads me to this. How do I know when to do what, right? Am I in an acute stage? Am I in a chronic stage? So, for example, after my surgery, the OT occupational therapist came into the room and said, when you get in the shower, turn your whole body around, grab the shampoo bottle, turn your whole body. He didn't want me twisting and reaching. That was for a very short period of time after my back surgery. Once I got through that couple of weeks where my spine had started to heal, the physical therapist I went to said, do a bunch of thoracic rotation. Start twisting your spine. So I want you to think about this as experts tell you things, right? As someone told you, don't move your knee this way. Never reach overhead. Never let your shoulder move up. And was that a cue they gave you during a specific phase of your injury? And is that still applicable to what your body needs today? So we can get very black and white, very right and wrong with our thinking, just as a culture, as a people. This is how we organize thoughts, right? I want to invite you to be curious about your body and go, this thing in my 20s that I believed, do I still believe that? This way that I moved my body when I was younger, maybe I move my body in a different way now. What does it mean to be healthy, vibrant, strong, have good balance, have good mobility into your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s? That's what your buddy Ann is here for. Yeah. Take my hand and come with me into the land of strength, mobility, pain-free movement, economical movement, being able to put your suitcase in the overhead bin, being able to drag that bag of mulch out of the back of your car into the backyard. So doing all these things without fear, without guardedness. So if you want to hear more about my backstory or what I'm doing now for therapy, rehab, and just strength building, give me a call, shoot me an email. I love talking about this stuff. I'm happy just to get on the phone and visit with you. That's a really good way too to see if we're a good fit, because I'm not for everybody. Um, and to decide, like, would this be helpful to meet with Ann and do some one-on-ones, maybe to pop into a class. We have the weekly schedule is up on the website. Monday yoga, Wednesday Pilates, Thursday energy flow, Saturday bar. I'm available by appointment Monday through Saturday. I have a couple spots I'm looking to fill right now. This is spring 2022 when I'm filming this video. So I have some afternoon times. I would love to get you on my schedule. I would love to work with you to help guide you through a safe strength protocol that leaves you feeling really good, really confident, gets you out of pain. So if you are recovering from surgery, if you're recovering from an injury, if your physical therapist sent you home with a TheraBand and a list of exercises and you don't know how to do them, or you don't remember what they said you shouldn't be doing, call me and we'll talk about this. I often communicate with my clients, PTs. I always learn something from them about the exercise, about the client. I'm happy to meet with you and chat and see, is this right for you?